Today we're checking out the ETVS70B. The model number is Ezymount TV stand. 70 inches is the maximum size and the B is for black. Checking out the parts. Parts A, C and E are for the left leg. Left is of course when you're facing the TV screen. I unwrapped the parts and checked out the installation pack. The installation pack includes 8 small M5 screws and the matching Allen key and the 4 pads for the bottom of the TV stand. The pads prevent any scratching on the surface. You'd position the pads here and attach them by removing the backing paper. You don't need to do this for the video, so I'm going to skip this. Looking at the instructions, we then attach the leg at the base or foot of the stand. Here's the left leg. The wide part of the left leg sits outside of the foot of the stand. Screw in 2 of the black screws marked part H. The pack includes 8 of those screws. I'm now doing the same for the right leg, attaching the leg and the foot of the TV stand. So parts B and D. The left and right legs are done. On the left leg, we attach the left strip. I'm screwing in 2 more of the black screws marked part H. Now I do the right leg. Notice that the legs splay outwards for extra stability. And here's a picture of the TV stand from behind and from in front. You want to mount the TV, so check out the TV mounting pack. It includes TV screws with the diameters M6 and M8. These are the common lengths. Bear in mind that you might need a different size for your particular TV. Small TVs in particular use smaller diameter screws like M4 or less commonly M5. The pack includes a handy measure, pictured here with the 15mm spacer. If your screws are too long, you can use spacers like this. But most commonly, as pictured here, you'll just use the included washer and screws. You have the removable plastic covers on the outside of the legs. These help conceal cables. The bottom screw will always go in the bottom hole or center holes. If the top screw goes through the center hole, the screen should be flat. Next, I used the outside screw here, which resulted in a 4-degree tilt. Using the inside screw, you can have an upward tilt. It says 7 degrees. The iPhone level probably isn't all that accurate. From the bottom VESA hole to the floor, the highest setting gives us about 300mm or 1 foot of clearance. So the bottom VESA hole and the surface, or the carpet in this case. Let's now move up 1 position, pictured here. This now gives us about 245mm of clearance, or 55mm less clearance. And moving it again to here, pictured here, we have 175mm clearance between the bottom VESA hole of the TV and the floor. To calculate the leg position, it's your VESA hole diameter plus about 110mm on each side. I didn't have a proper tape measure handy. As a bonus, I got asked if it will work with larger TVs. So I angled the tilt upwards and started adding weight. Here's 95 kilos and only 1 degree change in tilt. So I guess the 50 kilo weight rating seems to be really conservative. The clearance was also okay for certain 75 and 85 inch TVs, but it's certainly not okay for all of them. On this basis, I think it's suitable for small TVs, but you might need to visit Bunnings for the small screws. For 55 to 70 inch TVs, I reckon it would be 99% fine. For large TVs, you need to just check that distance between the bottom of the TV, so the surface, and the bottom VESA hole. It needs to be under 300mm.